Alright, hey, Shalom Akim. First off, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Rakakodash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father in the ancient Hebrew, and Yahushai being the name of his beloved Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Alright? And I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who I learned under, and who taught us, this truth. Alright? And sincere shalom to you elect brethren out there, teaching this word in sincerity and, learning and hearing it as well. All right, I'm the brother Lawamata Math from the GMS Los Angeles camp, and yeah, today's video I just wanted to go into the current agenda they're trying to push out with the RFID chip. Basically, I found this article in Spanish going into how over there in Brazil they're already trying to implement it, and over here they've been trying to implement it with that dude Bill Gates and his wife. Him funding all these pharmaceutical companies and basically, backing up a way to implement the RFID chip with these vaccines. All right. So, yeah, today's, I just wanted to go into this article right here. All right. And this is Salakia. I believe this is a coronavirus novel in Brazil, to implement chips as a bet for the medicine. I actually have it in translate right here. Actually, I don't know. You know what? Let me translate it. Yeah. Copy. Just to get so you brothers can really understand what they're saying. It says coronavirus, a novelty in Brazil to implement implement of chips is a bet of the medicine. All right, because they're trying to bet it all on trying to find a way to make a vaccine and implement the RFID chip as well, which is the mark of the beast. All right, ultimately, which I'm gonna bring that out sooner. All right, now, Salakia. It's crazy when you read that word novel too, because right here, I looked up that definition and what that means, and it says a fictitious prose, a narrative. Basically, that's something that they're doing with the people. They're spinning this narrative with this thing, how this coronavirus, is killing a bunch of people, which is, it is killing people, but at the same time, it's all these other, fucking illnesses that is killing people, like that Americans already had, basically, whether it was high blood pressure, a weak immune system, or like just like these chronic illnesses, like diabetes, asthma, all of that shit. On top of the virus, that's what's killing the people. All right, and that's what they're not showing. And that's why it says a fictionist prose, a narrative that they're trying to push. All right, typically representing a character in action with some degree of realism, because there is some truth to this virus. There are people dying of it. All right. But for the most part, it is a hoax. And if you look up that word hoax, man, definition, look up that word hoax, it says a humorous or malicious deception. And the deception they're trying to hide in this thing is, you see what's going on with the stock market and the economy, how all of that shit is crashing. And, with all these shortages, they're blaming it on the people, buying more than they should. But there's been shortages, man. If you really look into, from the past years that, that there was shortages on like some crops, sugar and all that shit. You got to do your own research to, seek that out, all the way back to like 2018 to 2017. All right. This virus is just the cherry on top, the deception that they wanted to push out, basically. All right. So, yeah, on to the article, Salakia. We're taking a minute to explain that, man. Salakia. I believe it's right here. Yeah. All right. So this is translated in the English. All right. It says in times of concern with the coronavirus, and it's Salakia. It says in times with concern of the coronavirus, everyone is in fear right now. So fear is a major driving force to that microchip, to the mark of the beast. All right. As is common actions such as opening doors or unlocking smartphones have become the focus of constant concern to fight the reduce of the outbreak of the new disease. Yeah, because something about the smartphones and just like touching the doors, it's like everything is littered with bacteria, because you're touching that on a constant basis. And that's what this article is trying to get at. It says, but for Thiago Bordini, director of cyber intelligence at NewSpace, this is no longer a problem. The researcher has 2 chips implemented. So yeah, this man already has the mark of the beast. He already has the RFID chip. One in each hand, which allows him to enter both company and home just by bringing the hands of one sensor. So that just goes to show you, you know, he's making it a way to, you know, not deal with all that shit, you know, supposedly to be clean. But nah, that's total bullshit. You know, this is just their agenda. It says the so-called biochips, however, can go further and are one of the bets for medicine to contain epidemics such as COVID-19. So yeah, they're already finding ways to, you know, implement this with the cure, you know, with the vaccines. And yeah, you see that with the whole Bill Gates and Melinda, his wife situation and shit. It says the 2 chips and in Bordini's hands have had the capacity to store some information, including medical his medical info, basically. And yeah, this chip is going to be brought out as a vaccine. Who knows? Yeah, it might be that, but ultimately it's for an ID and to buy and sell. All right, I'll get that scripture right now. So lucky, brothers. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. All right, and it says, or I'll start at 15. All right. And it says, and he had the power to give life unto the image of the beast. All right. And that image of the beast is just this so-called white man system. All right. Which he's really, you know, Esau written of in the Bible. You know, Esau Edom. All right. You know, he wants everyone to be, you know, his slave, basically. That's the total plan, you know, his new world order. All right. Image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right, and ultimately, you know, that's what he wants to do. You know, people who aren't going to take the chip, and, you know, that's going to be the brothers who aren't going to take it. All right, and he causeth all both small and great. You know, doesn't matter, you know, your status in the society. You see, even with this coronavirus, you know, famous people are getting it. You know, famous actors, famous artists, you know, famous athletes. You know, it doesn't matter who the fuck you are when it comes to the, you know, the RFID chip. All right. And great, rich, and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that mark, you know, that's the RFID chip. All right. That's just what's going to be brought out. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark of the name of the beast, of the number of his name. You know, and that's what they, you know, they want to plan fully when they crash this economy, you know, the U.S. economy. They wanted to be able to bring in this chip, all right, and you won't be able to buy nor sell without it. All right, here is the wisdom. Let him that hath an understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right. So yeah, just I also wanted to bring Revelation 20 out, man, because, you know, that's gonna happen with to some of us brothers who aren't going to take the chip. All right, Lord willing, you know, we are the hopeful members of the elect, the 144,000 men. All right, this is Revelation Salakia chapter 20, verse 4. All right, it says, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded, Salakia, that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua HaMashiach, and for the word of the Most High. You know, that's going to happen to some of us, man. We are going to get killed. But, hey, you know, it doesn't matter. Because ultimately, you know, that is a glorious way to, you know, make it the fuck out, basically. Lord willing, you know, we see, you know, them brothers again. I don't know if it could be me either, you know, inside the chariot of the Most High. Now it says, in the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither hath received his mark. You know, we refuse to be his slave. All right. We refuse to conform to him, because, you know, we are for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you know, the ultimate power. His mark upon his foreheads or in his hands, and they lived and reigned with Yahushua HaMashiach for 1,000 years. All right. So yeah, back to the article, Akim. So yeah, this it says the so-called biochips, however, can go further and are one of the bets of medicine to contain the epidemics. All right. So like I already read that. It says, yeah, these two chips could be able to contain data. It says, however, research in the field already indicates that implants in the body may be much more common in the future. All right. And it just goes on to say, in 2018, the United States approved glucose monitoring equipment. The proposal is that the sensor can be implemented in the body of people suffering from diabetes, all right, and can be used for up to 90 days, thus unlike regular measurements. It would be possible to have information about the blood sugar index 24 hours a day. Other research points to the ability to monitor other vital signs. And, that's insane right there, because, Esau wants to know what you're thinking. He wants to know, what's going on with your body. And, with that, he's going to bring out, certain miracles as well, or what people deem to be miracles, which really isn't miracles, but it's his he's going to bring out through his technology. There's such things called brain chips, which people who are paralyzed are able to walk again, or people who have dementia are able to remember things more clearly, which that is just completely wicked. All right, because you're just giving up certain liberties you have just for that, bro. Like Salakia, let me bring this out and let me have the scriptures talk, man. This is what happens if you take the chip, man. This is Revelation 14:9. All right, because you're not supposed to trust in your enemy like that, bro. What he's done with us, he's already infected the whole world with this coronavirus. What more? Just like no, that's total bullshit, man. He claims to have helped people, but he's the one that's killing off everyone. All right, he's the devil basically. And let me get this, Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured without mixture into the cup of indignation. All right, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. All right, because you trusted in this man while he killed out so many of our people, through slavery, through genocide, through what's going on right this fucking moment, bro. He's killing us with chemtrails, with this virus, with all this other shit, bro. He wants us dead. Don't trust in him. All right. It says, and the smoke they are tormented ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest nor night, who worship the beast and his image, whosoever receiveth the mark in his name. All right. Here is the patience of the saints, and they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Yahushua. We're waiting for that day, man. All right. Let me get this in Isaiah 30:13, man. Just to make it clear. All right. It's a lock, your brothers. This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 3. All right. It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. The strength you have, the strength and faith and trust you have on Esau, man. You're going to be ashamed of that day, man. He's going to leave you starving in that day, man. And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion, all right? It's going to be horrible for you if you keep your faith in this man instead of the Lord, insteed of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Things are not going to go your way, man. It's just not. All right? Let me get this in Isaiah 65, man. Just to further prove this point, man. I believe it's on but ye are, forget the holy mountain, I will number you. But I'll start at 11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord Yahweh, that forgot my holy mountain, that prepare a table for the troop, and that furnish a drink offering and unto the number. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called you, ye did not answer. And that's going into 2/3 of our people, man, who are going to end up taking the chip. Because, Esau's going to make it mandatory for everyone all around the world. All right? It says, ye did not answer when I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. You chose to trust, have your trust in Esau, have your trust in man. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. With the times that are coming, that right now, this instant, bro, martial law troops, the National Guard, they could land any moment now, man. And at first, they might come as peaceful, but as soon as, as our people start rioting, as long as the other nations too, as well as the other nations, bro, fuck, they're gonna start killing people in the streets without mercy. All right. But ye shall be hungry, behold, my servants shall drink. But ye shall be thirsty, behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. All right, behold, my servants shall sing a joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart. All right, this is judgment that's coming to our people because they chose to be simple. They chose, to be a part of this world and just indulge in worldly ass shit, just do whatever the fuck pleases them. Instead of trying to please, our Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and get right while the doors of mercy are still not shut. All right, right now there's a grace period that's slowly, Salakit, that is quickly going to finish, that is quickly going to end, basically. You don't have much time. Our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they don't have much time to get right. All right, there's horrible things that come. There's going to be martial law, a famine. Pestilence is here, man. There's going to be people dying. It's going to be a horrible day. There's going to be a war to end all wars. All right. For sorrow of heart and shall howl for vexation of spirit. All right. Now, and ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen. For the Lord Yahweh shall slay thee and call his servants by another name. All right. So, yeah, you people are really going to get in that day, man. Because you chose not to come to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua while you still can. All right. Don't trust in this man and this fucking bullshit, bro. He killed us so many times. He's the devil, man. He's here just to deceive everyone. All right. And to make everyone into a slave. So, yeah, with that, I'm going to end the lesson right here, Lord willing. It was edifying to whoever may be watching. And I'd like to give double honors I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, B'Kakwadash. All right. Shalom, brothers.